Alright, so it's been about a week since I had my operation, the gastrointestinal sleeve. And, I mean, for the most part, I'd say I'm fine. I'm doing okay. Um, Mentally, I'm kind of at a 50-50 with the operation. To give an idea of what happened with the surgery and how everything went post surgery. Woke up like 4:30 in the morning. Had to get there at like 5:45 in the morning. Um, Prep and everything seemed fine. Um, and I don't remember any of the surgery. I just remember waking up in the recovery room. True to form, when you have to take anesthesia, um, time it's the closest thing you're going to get to time travel. Believe me when I tell you that. It's the closest thing you'll get to it. Because I, before I closed my eyes, it was like 6 in the morning, something like that. I blinked and the operation was over. And I woke up with absolutely unbearable back pain that they kept saying was the gas building up in my body. And I had to start getting mobile, walking around, all that different type of stuff in order to get the gas out. Because there's only three ways the gas can come out. One is through the mouth, the other is through the butt, or the third, oddly enough, is through your skin. That's why walking around becomes so important. And that was just incredibly weird to me. But the back pain was so excruciating, I really couldn't move all that much. I got back to the room, and I was in the room for the whole day. My mom, my dad, excuse me, see, they came to visit, but apparently I was so out of it that, like, I knew they were there, but I couldn't really pay attention to what was going on. Every little dose of medication that they gave me had some type of medication in it that made me insanely drowsy and sleepy. The missus wound up leaving around, I don't know, 7:30 or so. I don't remember fully. All I do remember is after she left, I pretty much just tried to sleep the whole time because the back was just excruciating and there was nothing they could do to make it go away. I had to just wait it out, basically. And that really, really sucked. So I just tried to sleep it off for the most part. And like every couple hours, somebody would come in, wake me up, and either give me medication or they would walk in and try to get me to walk around the hospital wing I was in, which was fine. I had to do that. I had to do that a number of times, and the walking part was fine. Like, I was tender. Like, I was definitely tender. Shit was sore. It hurt. Which, I mean, I have 5 different incisions in my belly right now. Like, of course I was hurting. Of course it hurt. They cut me open in 5 different places and then shoved giant metal rods into me and then cut 2/3 of my stomach away and then yanked it out my navel. And, like, I would show the incision points, but I don't know how YouTube is about that. So, like, just go with the assumption I have, like, 1 right here, and then 2 across the navel, and then 2 more on the sides. So, just assume that you know what a cut in the stomach looks like. But, I went home the next day. Didn't really do much. Like, I think I played a couple games. Like, mobility wasn't hard. It was just, it had to take some prep. The biggest part that has been difficult is the meal plan that they gave me. Uh, I'm through the first week, basically, of a 2-week all liquid diet because you can't do anything major because, like, well, you're still healing, so you can't throw anything huge in there. So I have to drink like 3 of these and like 2 protein drinks and eat a thing of Greek yogurt, and that's what I have to consume in a day. The problem is here, let's see here. My stomach used to be this big. Let's just assume it's that big. Now my stomach is more like 2 of these, 2 medicine cups. This is what the size of my stomach is now. And if you consume more than what your stomach can absorb, then everything just wants to sit, like right here, which is where the esophagus meets the stomach. And this hurts so much if you are not being very, very careful with it. Speaking of which, I should probably take a sip. And that's it. Like, just that little teeny tiny sip. That's all I can really muster at the moment. Part of me wishes I had not done this. That, like, I had just found some exercise routine, some diet plan, and just stuck to that. Because the not being able to eat anything really makes you realize how much you want food. And that's not a mentality you want to have when losing weight. Right now, everything sounds good to me. Like, yesterday I was literally lamenting over a ground beef casserole, and then I was lamenting over a thing of yogurt with granola in it, and a crunch wrap from Taco Bell. Like, everything just sounds awesome when you're not allowed to eat anything. And that has been borderline torture for me. Especially just because just last week I could eat whatever I wanted. I just had to be careful. And that got real annoying. But the other part, and thankfully this is the dominant part of my mind when it comes to this surgery that is glad I did it, is we started this journey at about 330 pounds with a blood sugar that was almost in the 200 range. My blood sugar as of today is 90. And then my weight as of today is 306.5 pounds. So in about a week's time, we've already dropped almost 30 pounds. That's insane. Now, me personally, I can't see anything with it, but I've already streamed a couple times since coming home, and I've had people say, like, dude, your face looks thinner. And I'm like, are you sure? Because I can't tell. The only thing I've noticed is at the bottom of my gut feels a little droopy. And I really have no basis of comparison because, like, I didn't take any photos of me with my shirt off before surgery or anything like that, although I probably should have. Well, not that I would post that for y'all to see, but, you know, personal for personal reference. Because talking to the nutritionist and everybody who has been alongside me for this surgery, the surgeon, the surgical assistant, I guess I should call her, the nutritionist, the missus, everybody. Everyone is already starting to say, like, yeah, we kind of notice a difference. You look a little thinner in the face. And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. How I've basically been gauging it, and give me a second. I'm going to go get it so you have a visual representation. Okay. So, the missus, we went to GameStop. She wanted to look around, and she got a couple shirts, and she got this shirt for me. Cobra Kai t-shirt. that is a double XL size t-shirt. I currently, if I want to be comfortable, have to wear a 4XL. So this has basically been my measuring stick. Every day or two, I will try this on and see if it fits comfortably. Like right now, I can put it on, but it fits like it's a second skin, and that is not comfortable to me at all. I prefer a little bit of a bagginess to my clothes. I like being comfortable. So that's basically how I've been gauging it. Every couple days, I'll try that shirt on and see if it fits better. And I guess what I will do for all of y'all is the moment it fits comfortably, I will post a picture for all of you to see that, like, hey, we made it type of deal. Outside of that, the part of me that feels glad that we did this is just kind of that constant reminder of like, you are doing this to better your health, you are doing this to try and get rid of your diabetes. Yes, it's going to suck for a little bit. Realistically, it's going to really suck until the end of next week. The all liquid diet turns into a puree diet. And from the puree diet, I'll be on that for about a week. I move over to soft foods, is how they describe it. Basically, for me, it sounds like scrambled eggs and tuna for a couple months. So definitely getting that protein in. That's for damn sure. And then months 2 through 4, they call like maintenance, where like I can slowly but surely start working in regular food, but everything has to be done in moderation because you don't want to hit what is called dumping syndrome. And dumping syndrome is when you do something that has too many carbs or too much sugar in it, and or you didn't chew good enough. That's another thing that can contribute to it. Is you eat that, say it's like a donut, a Doritos taco from Taco Bell, a piece of really greasy pizza, whatever it just so happens to be. That goes down, it goes into the stomach, it goes into the small intestine, and it's not processed enough. And it absorbs all the moisture out of your body and out of your intestines, and that causes dumping syndrome, which can cause extreme cramping and explosive diarrhea, and it's just really painful all around. And that was enough to scare the living hell out of me to where I never want to see that. So we're going to be trying to avoid that as much as humanly possible. So I'm going to be able to eat things. I have to look for healthier options now. Like, I can have the donut, but like the donut, like you're probably not going to be able to have a donut for probably about a year. You can have pizza, but you got to go with like a thin crust option, or you got to kind of make your own, do like a cauliflower pizza or a chicken crust pizza. Like there are options out there, and you need to be willing to explore those options in order to make sure that you just don't run havoc on your body. And then once a year comes, you've kind of made it through, your body's adjusted, and then it's on you to keep your change maintained, or lest you fall back into your old habits. And in no time at all, you wind up gaining all the weight that you lost right back. Because one of the big things they talked about, and it stuck with me, was the failure rate of this surgery is about 70%. 70% of the people that get a gastrointestinal sleeve or a gastric bypass, they wind up failing and just gaining all the weight back. And I can't let that be me. So the dominant part of my head that's like, you did this for the right reason, you're gonna do great, you're gonna succeed, you're gonna feel so much better about yourself once you get through the first month. That is the part that's currently dominant in my head, and thank God for that, because if the other side was you'd probably be reading about me in an obituary within the first month. Or I never would have done the surgery in the first place. I would have just kept sitting here eating myself to death, and you would have read about me in an obituary about 5 years from now. But that's everything on the surgery. So let's talk about the channel. The last time we did a video, we talked about streaming, and we talked about the future of this channel, the future of the second channel that just got made called Prime Plays. And I'll leave a link in the description below for you to follow Prime Plays. We need to get about 100 subs on Prime Plays in order to get a unique URL for the channel. So if you haven't already, it only takes a couple seconds and it literally costs you nothing. Head over to the link I have down in the description, click on it, subscribe to Prime Plays. It's going to be a Let's Play long play channel, so I definitely hope you enjoy it. For those of you that prefer the long form format. Here on the main channel, I think I'm going to start kind of vlogging my journey with this surgery and this complete and total lifestyle change. I don't know how much of it will be kind of like travel log or anything like that, although let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like. Like, do you want to see kind of like the day-to-day of what I got to do with this surgery, like the medications I got to take, the routine, all that type of stuff? If you're interested in that, let me know down in the comments. I have been told that people miss me doing reactionary stuff, so we may go to that. Destiny and Fortnite are still big in my heart, so it's very likely we're going to start covering Fortnite and Destiny news again and start reacting to stuff like that. Shorts and everything are going to kind of stay on this channel for the most part. So think of this main channel, Jaycoon Prime, as kind of like short form, and it's going to be kind of more informational, personal, vlogs, reactions, stuff like that. And I hope that's okay. It seems like what works best here. On the streaming front, the move over to Kick will happen this week. I've kind of come with the conclusion that like Monday through Wednesday we're going to be over on Twitch, and I'm just going to kind of do whatever the heck I want. And then over on Kick, Thursday through Saturday, and that's going to be kind of a little more strict, where it's going to be the Destiny content, it's going to be the Fortnite content, to see if we can get some growth going. And I think that's going to be a pretty good recipe for success. Over on Prime Plays, the first few videos, the first Let's Play that's going to go up on the channel is the Resident Evil 4 playthrough. So, like, the first 9 chapters, I think, are already uploaded and ready to go. I just got to put thumbnails on them and everything. So I will put that link in the description so you guys can go and enjoy. Not sure what the next playthrough is going to be on Prime Plays, but I will definitely keep you guys informed. And just thank you, everyone who continued to support me through everything. I appreciate you guys so much. But I think I've talked your ear off long enough. We're approaching 20 minutes here, so let me go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you, everyone. If you're brand new to the channel and you like what you saw, please leave a like rating on the video. It really helps us out. And if you want to stay up to date with me, Destiny news, reaction videos, Fortnite news, and more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications. And be sure to click the link down in the description below to follow my new Let's Play channel, Prime Plays. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.